So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's stream. And today on this I guess you could say a very special game that I was gonna plan on playing a long time ago, but kinda haven't gotten around. So yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. Tactical Espionage Operation. Yes, the prequel to the game that I am about to play later on once I beat this game, of course. So yeah. So we're about to, so just like usual, get your usual drinks and snack and whatever, and just, yeah, and enjoy. We're about to start in about a couple minutes, and before we begin, I just want to point out that I played this game, earlier, like a long time ago. This was one of the first PS4 games I've gotten, and yeah, you might think that, that wasn't a very good idea, because this game is basically a playable demo for the most part. But I managed to get lucky, and I got it for like what? I still got the cover art and the DVD, the box of it, and it still says $9.99. That's how much this game cost back then. Probably is like much more cheaper, like $5 or so. So yeah. And earlier, like what, a month ago or so, I managed to mostly beat most of the missions and whatnot on, with S or A rank, of course. So yeah, I'm just replaying it, of course. So just to show you how fast you can, or at least some of the tidbits and all that stuff. So enough rambling from me. So we're about to start like in about a couple minutes. So yeah, be right back. Alright, I'm back. It may not be enough time as pad, but let's get started anyway. So yeah. It's been a bit of a while since I played this game, so I apologize if my skills are a little bit rusty. So let's start with some backstory, of course. For us, there is no victory. Snake. There lived a man who was a legend among mercenaries, a man who put together a formidable unit of soldiers of fortune, long before the advent of private military companies that dared to call itself a nation. A man with a nation at his back made an enemy of modern capitalist society and the world. This is his story. We're not mercenaries. We're not a foreign legion. MSF a new business. A new kind of business. Miller. Known by codenames such as Snake and later Big Boss, he proved himself as an agent of the U.S. Special Forces Unit Fox, but a certain incident spurred him to part ways with the military, and he is said to have roamed the world's war zone as a gun for hire. In 1974, Snake and his partner, Kazuhira Miller, were running a small mercenary outfit in Colombia when they were visited by a man claiming to be a professor from Costa Rica's University for Peace. According to this professor, there have been several incidents involving a mysterious armed group in Costa Rica, a country without a military of its own. The professor was accompanied by one of his students, a girl named Paz, who has been abducted and assaulted by this group. The professor and Paz offered to hire Snake to drive the group out of Costa Rica. However, Snake saw through their deception at an instant. My name is Paz, and I am willing to do anything to protect my namesake. The professor was actually a KGB agent, and the armed group in question, backed by the CIA. The Cold War was no stranger to such overseas clandestine operations between U.S. and Soviet agents, but the CIA motives were a mystery. Paz had escaped from one of the CIA's group facilities with a cassette tape. On it was the voice of the woman known as the Mother of Special Forces, the Boss. With a popular song from 1973 playing in the background, it was reasonable to conclude that the recording was made recently. Snake was stunned. The Boss was supposed to be dead. What was she doing in Costa Rica? I'll do it for the girl. For Paz. Snake. The Boss was Snake's mentor and the only woman he'd ever loved. But 10 years prior, Snake was forced to take the Boss's life as part of a mission. A bitter memory that still haunted him. Despite realizing that she had simply could not have survived, Snake was unable to turn the professor down. Telling himself he was intervening as a deterrent for a defenseless country, as well as to honor the virtue of Paz's name, peace, Snake departed for Costa Rica. Once there, he ran into a unit of Sandinista National Liberation Front that had fled Nicaragua. After rising up against the pro-American Somoza regime, these rebels had become targets for the CIA group, who killed their comandante and left the unit in shambles. Everyone treats me like a child. I couldn't stand it anymore. Chico. Snake rescued the Sandinista and invited them back to Mother Base, the new officer base of operation provided to them by the KGB. The fallen Comandante's children, Amanda and Chico, saw something of their hero, Che Guevara, in Snake and grew to idolize him. This triggered a rapid expansion of Snake's forces. However, he was still no closer to discovering what the CIA was really up to in Costa Rica. I believe in peace through nuclear deterrence. Huey. Snake then encountered Huey, a wheelchair-bound scientist being forced to work for the CIA. Huey revealed the CIA's terrifying plot that they are developing a system by which, following radar detection of an enemy nuclear launch, an AI would analyze all available data and automatically execute a retaliatory nuclear strike at appropriate targets. Although designed to increase the power of nuclear deterrence, Coleman, the CIA Central American Station chief, planned to actually launch a nuke to demonstrate the effectiveness of automated retaliation. This demonstration was only 5 days away. Snake rushed to the development lab to stop their AI from being completed. You left everything behind, your country, your identity, your past and ideals, but there's still a thing you haven't let go of. Upon infiltrating the lab, Snake was greeted by the voice of the tape, the same voice of his lost mentor, but this was in fact the voice of a retaliatory systems AI. Its developer, Dr. Strangelove, had selected the Boss, the so-called greatest soldier who ever lived, as the AI's intellectual model. However, succumbing to a personal obsession, Strangelove had deviated from the researcher's original purpose. Not only had she reproduced the Boss voice, she was on the verge of bringing her psyche back to life in AI form, driven by a bizarre kind of love. What if the Boss could truly be revived in every detail, if only in AI form? Snake hesitated as Strangelove's idea touched his sense of loss. His guard down, Snake was immediately captured. The Boss AI was completed, and Peace Walker, the nuclear-equipped walking battle tank housing this retaliatory AI system, went active. I was made to fight. I am a gun. Snake fought in vain as Peace Walker prepared to fire the nuke, but in the face of catastrophe, it was ultimately a machine that saved mankind from nuclear annihilation. The Boss AI sank Peace Walker to the bottom of Lake Nicaragua, stopping the launch. With the crisis behind him, Snake took advantage of his recent mobilization to continue Mother Base expansion expansion indefinitely. Snake understood that the AI had acted to save the world, but did not change the fact that this system, based on the boss's mind, had chosen at last to lay down its weapon. As a weapon himself, Snake felt that the act to be a rejection of his life. Undeterred, Snake and Mela invited Dr. Huey and Strangelove to Mother Base to develop Metal Gear Zeke, a bipedal weapon that eventually equipped with a nuclear warhead, suddenly making their unit a nuclear power. This place will no longer be my heaven. Meanwhile, Mother Base took in Paz, already an orphan but now left without even her KGB benefactor following the end of the crisis. However, this was all engineered by an intelligent agency known as Cypher. Under Cypher's order, Paz got close to Amanda, Chico, and the other while exploring more and more of the base, secretly plotting to hijack Zeke. Her objective was to use the weapon as a bargaining chip to force Snake into becoming the military arm for Cypher. Paz's attempt failed when Snake defeated Zeke, and she was only thrown beneath the waters of the Caribbean. It was only then that Snake learned Chico had fallen in love with her. A diary she kept while on the base was discovered several days later. It revealed a young girl torn between serving Cypher and her following her heart. This is Chico. Cypher's holding me on a U.S. military base in Cuba. Perhaps due to Paz revealing the existence of Snake's nuke to Cypher, the International Atomic Energy Agency contacted Mother Base to request that it is agreed to a nuclear inspection. If word got out that Snake's unit had a nuclear weapon, it would face severe criticism from around the world. But Huey, acting on his own, informed the IAEA that Mother Base would allow the inspection. His reasoning was that as long as they kept Zeke and his nuke hidden from Inspector, they could demonstrate to the international community that they were not a threat. The option to call off the inspection was having expired. Snake and his men reluctantly got preparations underway. Meanwhile, Amanda deployed to Cuba to assist the Sandinistas. Learning that Paz had survived, the timing could not have been worse. And suspecting of her turning her back on the organization, Cypher had captured Paz and was interrogating her at the U.S. military base on the southern tip of Cuba. Chico learned of this and set out to save Paz himself. It was not long before a radio message from Chico reached Mother Base saying he too had been captured. Idiot. I know it hurts right now, but it will all be over soon. Paz. With an idea as Cypher's true identity, Snake could not allow what Chico and Paz knew to fall into their hands. Furthermore, if he could rescue Paz, he might be able to get information from her that would help him fight back Cypher. On the eve of nuclear inspection, Snake made a decision to leave for Cuba. And yeah, that's the backstory. So, I would play the cassette tapes, but I'm going to leave that towards the end. So, yeah. So, a little small story that I have, real quick, is the fact that this isn't my first MGS game. The first MGS game I ever played in my entire life, a couple years ago, when I still had my PS3, was MGS4, and let's just say that, it's not exactly the first MGS game you should play. I mean, I made the mistake of playing it kind of wrong, and the first time I played it, of course, I kind of didn't mean to kill every single soldier around. That is until one part where Snake kind of vomits and his brother, Liquid, kind of tells him, "You enjoy killing." And that made me decide to just try to use non-lethal weapon throughout the entire run. So, yeah. And this is the second MGS game I ever played, and then, of course, MGS5 was the third. Who knows, maybe one day, well, I doubt Konami is ever going to remaster the other older games to new hardware, but oh well. So yeah, let's start. So I would normally start with this first, but because let's get the side mission out of the way real quick. So yeah, I'm gonna play this real quick on both sides. Well, actually, it's more challenging to play on hard mode, but because this is this is more or less like a chill stream with me just playing the game out. So yeah, eliminated the renegade threat. So let's begin this side mission real quick. The ranks of Mother Base are made up of those recruited in the field, primarily by Snake, and those who choose to join separately. In addition to mercenary and former government soldiers, it is also home to researchers and other civilian personnel. Together they have formed a group without borders, ideology, or isms, with no regard to age, gender, nationality, or race.
Boss, to eliminate 2 U.S. Marines officials. The pair were in Laos together, but retired after the U.S. withdrew its forces. They were a sniper spotter team. In country, they were known as Glaz and Palitz, the eye and the finger. I've sent VIs of the targets to your iDroid. Take a good look.
I apologize if I play a little bit odd. It's been a while since I played this game, of course.
If you're detected, the targets are bound to take extra precautions. It's crucial that you eliminate the targets quickly and quietly. Do not let the enemy see you.
This is one of
the clients are KGB contacts from my Columbia days. Don't worry, they had nothing to do with Zadornov. They lost a lot of comrades to the eye and the finger. The NVA lost high-ranking staff too, but also their families, their children. To the east, the two were a reason to be afraid of the dark. Their extradition to face trial is even on the table in the peace talks. Now that they're out of Laos, the two are enjoying a relaxing vacation in a loophole. One surrounded by minefields and barbed wire. Even if the war ends, one target down, one to go. His buddy's on his way to hell. Don't let him travel alone.
and that's how you take care of them.
Good. You've completed the objective. Now get out of there. Either exfiltrate by chopper, or make your way outside the mission area by land. Roger that chopper request. It's headed your way now.
And there's some prison over there you can go and rescue too if we want to. And just like that, that's how you finish this mission real quick. You can also do the alternative and just knock them down, carry them to the helicopter.
This is Morpho, arriving shortly at LZ. On station at LZ. I gotta pull out.
Whew. And that's that.
Mission complete. Boss, that was superb. No one but you could have pulled that off. With those two targets out of the way, we might just see an early end to the war.
And with that mission out of the game, time to select the next mission. Intel Operative Rescue, of course. This time we're gonna rescue somebody who's a Mother Base Intel agent, and let's just say he's very important. Snake's army has spies operating around the world. The members of the intel team investigate conflict region, stronghold, and high-threat installation, among other places of interest. Their investigation come force strength, logistics, supply routes, plan operation, and their feasibility. Chain of command and behavioral pattern at the site, even down to his name and faces of family members. This intel is supposed to report to help devise infiltration mission. Contact work is also taken as the situation warrants. Agents infiltrate target sites themselves, though choppers are available if emergency evac becomes necessary. So one of the ways you can get
We got a request for extraction from a member of the intel team.
So one of the ways you can get this mission by having a high score is by apparently doing most of the kills non-lethal. With this, of course.
No sign of it. Are we too late? If he's caught, he could drag us all down with him. Check your surroundings carefully. Watch out.
This time, I guess you can say we're gonna rescue somebody who's from the hands of Konami. And for those of you who already know, well, there's no surprise.
Damn it, where is he?
Oh look, I never noticed that before. Huh.
Clear, 11 o'clock. That his signal? En route.
I never noticed that before, that little statue over there, huh.
Contact, dead ahead. Keep them off the chopper. If it goes down, the show's over. The rifle's equipped with an underbarrel grenade launcher. Put it to good use.
Don't worry, he's okay. Ooh, got him.
Got visual on target. A vehicle. Did he steal that from the enemy? Not bad. Take out those hostiles. Clear. All hostiles down. Touchdown is a no-go. Rendezvous at the helipad. Can you make it to the helipad? Roger that. Let's move. Boss, cover the friendly vehicle.
Ooh, got him.
I'm good to drive. Just cover me. I've secured the cassette tape. We're heading to the boss. Enemy vehicles to the right. Take care of them. Keep it up. This way. Your vehicle. Less impossible, guys.
Ooh, got him. Yeah, this is pretty much how you just get high score.
You handle that vehicle like a pro. I'd expect nothing less.
Ooh, watch out.
Alright, the helipad's just up ahead.
Got him. Damn, almost got him.
Cover the target.
Ooh.
Target vehicle is out of commission. Come in. Come in. Enemy reinforcement. Take him out. Secure the LZ. More reinforcement. Don't let him get close. Look through your scope to target enemies from a distance. Eyes right. Take 4 in the control tower. Clear. Touching down. Boss, disembark and get the target.
This next part, you need to pick up a rocket launcher real quick.
Good. No obvious injuries, right?
What the? You know why that one didn't want to pick up?
Forward vehicle out of the active front gate. I can't hang around. Boss, taking up that vehicle is priority 1.
Mission info has been updated.
Target secured. Now get in the chopper.
Oh,
Mission info.
disappeared. Okay, anyway. Alright, now time to rescue this guy. Come on, dude. Get us out of here, Morpho.
Outbound. Contact.
Has been updated.
Exfil via the southeast coast. Take out any pursuers. It's all up to you, boss. Contact. 10 o'clock. Is that? Breaking to evade. He's still coming. Make him regret it, boss.
Whoa. Lucky shot. Damn it. Missed. Aha! Screw you.
Boss, real smooth. I expect nothing less.
Oh. Oh, I got that one. And just like that, we're done.
We're leaving hot zone. Returning to base. Confirmed. The target is safe.
It's perfect.
Hey, Kojima himself. Oh wow, just like that. Rank S. It's really not that hard to get it. So yeah. 16 kills and somehow I still got rank S. Oh, whatever. Whew. If you gone a rank lower than S, he would have said, "What took you so long?" And that's the only small change there is to that. And here he is, man himself in the main menu. If you don't do anything for a couple seconds, he'll do the next thing. Now the next mission. Classified intel acquisition. Following its victory in the Spanish-American War, the United States was granted a lease of a piece of Cuban soil which is placed under military jurisdiction. Even in the wake of Cuban Revolution in the 1950s, America gave no indication it would vacate the site. Tension took shape in the carpet of minefields laid by each side between the site and the Cuban mainland. The United States insists the base is subject to neither American nor Cuban law, and the U.S. Marines currently guard a prison camp located at its southern tip. So this mission is all about retrieving a little tape. And one of the ways that you can beat this mission by doing this.
Contact with the agent posing as a Marine. Check his appearance on your iDroid. Thing is, he's not one of us, so don't let your guard down around him. One other thing, boss. I've been told you can also use the watchtower on the west side of the base to contact the target. Just climb up there and turn the searchlight on. Once he sees that, he'll come to you. Once you've identified him, approach him and grab him. That's the contact sign. When you get out of that truck is up to you. Just be sure to take a good look around first. This job, we came through a cutout. I have a feeling the client is the Joint Chiefs of Staff. After all, the chairman has a lot of faith in you after Peace Walker. In other words, the agent you'll be contacting has been ordered by the nation's highest-ranking military officers to spy on a military base. Not your everyday story, but there's more to it than that. That base doesn't follow American, Cuban, or any other law. Somebody wants themselves a place where they can interrogate POWs as they please without being held to the Geneva Convention. A black site. Vietnam is dragging on. The tide has turned against the U.S. and the military is exhausted. The CIA is in the same boat, only they've taken advantage of the situation by trying to build this convenient little safe house on the Cuban coast. But a plan of this insanity would never get rubber stamped by the JCS. An official proposal has been submitted, but it only makes mention of expanding the refugee camps. Something is going on in Cuba's little America, far away from the eyes of Washington. The truth behind it all should be on that cassette tape. After identifying the target, approach him and grab him. That's the contact sign. Just make sure you wait until there aren't any other soldiers around.
All fire teams, this is CP. We lost the security camp. There's no reason for it to be
agent's tape found its way into his hands? What was he doing with that tape? That takes care of the tape. In any case, come on home, boss. We'll have the client verify it.
So that bald guy will actually have tape. So yeah. And there, and the other, the fake tape is over here. Well, I'll show real quick. Be careful when you're entering this part, because there's this little camera up there hiding, so you might want to use a suppressor here like this weapon to take it out.
That takes care of the tape. Time to get out of there. The surveillance camera. That was close. This is Delta 1. We'll investigate ASAP. Out. CP, this is Zulu 7. Just saw a suspicious person. Gotta check it out. Over. This is CP. Understood. Keep your guard up. Out.
And one of the ways to exfiltrate is by just waiting here until a guy gets up.
CP, this is Zulu 10. We're standing down here. No hostiles spotted. Over. This is CP. Understood. All fire teams, return to your posts. Out.
And yes, it is possible to recruit the bald guy into knocking him out and then getting him out of there by a helicopter or by exiting this place. And there's also another man a person of interest that you can also recruit. The guy with the will actually end up having another fake tape. So yeah.
Huh? What's up?
Just gonna have to wait for a little bit just so one of the AI can get on the truck and leave. Oh, there he is.
What the? Man down!
Oh, I think it might be him. No, wait, no. There we go. Just a little slow there, buddy. Might as well open some chips.
Continue out of the mission area to complete the mission. Retrieval complete. Outstanding job, boss. We'll get on that analysis right away. Boss, we finished analyzing the tape you got from that soldier. It contains every last detail of the Black Site development plan. This is the information our client was after. No surprise that proposal submitted to the Pentagon was a pack of lies. The refugee camps they proposed to expand would actually be converted into interrogation facilities run by a small army of pros in every form of torture there is. They've even purchased a fleet of transports. The facility's inmates wouldn't be limited to just prisoners, but anyone they considered a threat, rendition from around the world under the designation of enemy combatants. This plan goes beyond the current paradigm of nation-states. But is something like this really the world without borders that Cypher wants?
And just like that. Now on to the next side mission, which involves destroying some anti-air guns or something like that. Now this mission as a whole is a little bit stressful because you have to destroy everything in a not very short amount of time, but you know, real quick. The Joint Chiefs of Staff, JCS, comprise of the service chiefs of the Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines. It's the U.S. military highest authority. It reports to the Secretary of Defense and the Pentagon. A heliborne assault utilizes helicopters to drop infantry on a location. It is considered particularly effective for suppressing insurgency as well as for conducting raids.
Boss, this mission comes from none other than the JCS. A MAGTF will very shortly conduct a heliborne assault on that base. Their objective is to seize control of it. The one thing that could get in their way is the base's anti-air defenses. You need to take out the anti-air emplacements. Doesn't have to be all of them. Destroying 3 will allow the assault force to land. Once their destruction is confirmed, military choppers will descend on the base and the Marines will begin their assault. They don't know you're there, so you need to exfiltrate before they arrive.
Jesus, Dorius.
The information we previously destroyed. Excellent work. Keep it up.
CP, this is Delta 3. We got damage to an
Destruction confirmed. Only one remaining. You can do this.
CP, understood. Check it out immediately. Give us a sit rep. Out.
Target destroyed. That was smooth, boss. Real smooth. I'd expect nothing less. Boss, there's an armored vehicle headed your way, and its cannon will be a threat to the choppers. You'll have to eliminate that too. You're low on explosives. How about some OSP?
CP, this is Delta 3. We got a dead friendly here. CP, this is Delta 3. We got a dead friendly here. Enemies coming. Delta 3, what's wrong? Come in, Delta 3. We have a situation. All units on alert.
Now this mission is a bit stressful because there's some POWs you can rescue real quick, but you're gonna be placed under a time limit as soon as you do that.
Starting a check in the area. Over.
There's even one that's hiding all the way over here that you have to rescue from, but it's entirely optional, of course.
CP, this is Zulu 4. Finish checking the area. We couldn't find anybody. Heading back. Over. CP, understood. Head back immediately. Out.
Again, there's some POWs you can rescue real quick. But there's a dangerous part. You have to run away as soon as possible. And let's watch as the fireworks appear.
Impressive work, boss. Guess it takes more than that to phase you. Come on home.
Yep, you're gonna notice a theme going on in most of these missions that Cypher is the guys who are causing the problems. And now for the two. Before it used to, these two missions before used to be exclusives to their own console. For PS4 we got Deja Vu, and for Xbox One people got, for the Xbox people they got Jamais Vu with Raiden. So of course, since we're on PS4, I'm obviously gonna start with this first, but of course, since I already beat in this mission, we're gonna start with the classic stuff. Recreate the strangely familiar scenes shown in the mysterious photographs and head for the goal. Targets unknown. So yeah, this would click more, but again, I'd never played MGS1 except for that one time in MGS4 where Snake was sleeping and he had a dream of that one, the beginning area of Shadow Moses area in that part. So yeah, Deja Vu. The nuclear weapon disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska, Fox Archipelago, is attacked and captured by the next generation special forces led by members of Foxhound. The terrorists have secured hundreds of nuclear warheads, and they demand that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss. Solid Snake is once again called back to duty in the top secret mission to deal with the greatest terrorist threat the world has ever seen. Once again, Snake heads into battle alone. From Metal Gear Solid 1998. This right here is pretty fucking cool. And boom.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Ah, it feels so weird.
Boss, I've uploaded some photos to your iDroid. Use them as clues to find the locations they show and recreate the scenes they depict. We're counting on you, Snake. Commence Deja Vu mission.
If you press triangle real quick, it'll open the door much faster. And here's our first guy.
Another prisoner. Looks like he's alive. Moses Island, a remote island off the coast of Alaska. Or not.
You don't see me.
Speak.
The map has been updated.
A chopper and 2 sentries. A box and lights. A surveillance camera with a green light. Huh. What could it be? A soldier and a tank. A car. The last photo's missing. Oh, sorry. I forgot it. Snake, it should be on the back of the disc case.
Bruh.
What about the manual? There's gotta be a clue somewhere. Kojima Productions? What does that mean? There's got to be a reason that's there.
What the? Damn it. Nope, that's not what I'm trying to do. Ugh.
Is that it?
Gotta have a grenade for this, and
Just what I'd expect from the legendary Snake.
it's still amazing me how after this game came out like a couple years ago, it still looks pretty freaking cool and all. This next part is a little tricky. You gotta get in there and pick the box up real quick without the lights noticing you.
Almost there.
Of course, you could always just go around, just take the picture real quick.
Is that it?
And of course, I'm gonna go back here and try to recreate this scene, of course.
Almost there. Is that it? If you want to finish the mission, head for the goal. If you want to look for those other scenes, go ahead.
Damn it! Fucked it up. There we go. Yeah, one of the ways is that part right there is a little tricky to do, so you just want to do a little checkpoint head start. I mean restart.
Boss, use those VIs as clues. Find the locations they show and if you want to... darkness. A car. Where could it be? Almost there. Great. You recreated a scene. As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission. Weapons and equipment OSP. This is a top-secret black op.
Next clue are gonna be over here in this area over there.
Where could it be?
Damn it.
Snake, this is Kazuhiro Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
Ignore me. You don't see the head, the man in his stealth gear with a giant rocket launcher in his back. Head over here, of course. And press this thing off. Oh.
That's another scene recreated. Nice work. That gun's light is an unusual color. I wonder what it's used for. It disappeared. I couldn't tell you why, but it looks like that gun's light erased the whole... Are there more of those things around there? If you want to finish the mission, head for the goal. If you want to look for those other scenes, go ahead.
Oh, fun fact, the little logos that you find out in this mission with this flashlight, you can erase it. And there's some that won't be erased, of course, but if you don't erase them beforehand, if you radio about it, Miller will talk about a specific game with a specific a set of graphics of some sort about Snake and all that, you know. And here's the last thing. And not last but not least is this guy.
Another prisoner. Looks like he's alive.
Ah, crap.
Functionality has been restored.
Snake, you okay? Fox dies, but the Fox engine came out on top. Thanks, Fox engine.
Hey, yep. Alright, that was weird. Alright, time to get out of here.
Those mice are Alaskan field mice. No, they're not.
Master, are you feeling okay?
And just like that, we're done. Whew. That was an interesting mission.
Not yet, Snake! It's not over yet!
Impressive work, Snake. Mission complete is not what I'm here to say. Believe it or not, the real mission starts here.
Huh? This is not Master Miller. Snake, you're too late.
It's me, dear brother.
I'm gonna ask you some questions about Metal Gear Solid 1. If you answer all of them correctly, then and only then do you truly clear this mission. However, don't expect anything in return. Your warrior's pride is riding on this.
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you? But you'll have to solve the rest of this riddle yourself.
These questions will test your knowledge of the original Metal Gear Solid from 1998. The difficulty level is normal. Get just one question wrong, and the mission is over.
There are no continues, my friend. Don't even think about looking up the answers online, or I'll know.
Ready?
So this is all about MGS1 quiz, some stuff about that game, and I don't have my phone with me right now. It's like literally almost dead, so I'm charging it right now as it speaks. So I would normally take the quiz, but sorry about that. I mean, you could look up the video of some sort in YouTube, obviously, so maybe next time or something.
I'll take you on any time. Until we meet again.
And now, last but not least, the last extra mission. Jamis Vu. Our galaxy consists of some 300 billion stars. Around half are orbited by planets, and it is said that on average conditions on 2 of a star's planet are suitable for life. No great leap of imagination is needed to believe that the universe must be a home to a myriad of life forms. But what sort of intelligence would develop on these worlds? That is truly beyond our imagination. What's more is we cannot say that our universe is the only universe at a quantum level until a wave function collapses upon observation. Schrodinger's cat is alive and dead as a superposition of states. The moment observation occurs, these two possibility branch into separate worlds, with the universe continuing to split infinitely. If the universe splits without end, it is possible it would eventually create scenes from the past, and if those moments played out differently, it wouldn't negate what happened in our reality. A paradox would simply mean another future. The following is one possibility story in one possible universe, born of paradox after paradox after paradox after paradox, etc. So this mission is going to be pretty weird.
To investigate unusual activity at the U.S. naval facility in Cuba. According to our man in the CIA, they lost all contact with the base shortly after a Soviet commuter jet crashed into the coast nearby. But the strange thing is that when comms were restored 24 hours later, the only message received was conditions normal, and that was it. The plane's at the bottom of the ocean now, but before it sank, something escaped the wreckage and made it to shore. The Pentagon's assessment jives with the intel from our on-site informant. Signs indicate that the base has been taken over by some unknown entity. Intelligent beings that attack people and steal their identities. That's right, boss. Body snatchers. Exterminate any and all snatchers occupying the site. Now I know what you're thinking. Legendary hero or not, these things aren't exactly your jurisdiction. But we've got a secret weapon. A man from another world. A dark, distant future. A man made into a war machine with no human body for those bastards to snatch. As payment, all we need to do is hand over the XOF badges you've gathered on your missions. Down there are nothing but snatchers inhabiting human bodies. I wouldn't expect to find many survivors. snatchers occupying the Cuban naval base and prison camp. There's no telling what'll happen to the world if you lose. The fate of the human race is in your hands, Raiden. Snatchers are posing as Marines. To pick them out, you'll first need to mark a target. That'll let you feel them out. With your hardware, you'll be able to see right through their disguise. I've sent the target's predicted field of movement to your iDroid. Wipe out the Snatchers posing as Marines and neutralize all survivors. Destroying them won't add to your kill count. Eliminate the Snatchers.
So yeah, this mission is
He's not a snatcher, but still, there's something not quite right about him. Interrogate him. Find out what he knows.
the way you're gonna find out who these snatchers are if you just take a look at them through this.
What is that? No mistake, that's a snatcher. Eliminate it. What are those things? Take care of the next one.
So, and yes, for those of you, fun fact, that little theme that played is a reference to one of Kojima's earlier works, where he made a game that's a very, very much people. There's like a small cult following to it. Oh, there he is.
Nice work. Take care of the next one. According to our spies from the intel team, they attacked the base the night of the crash, and by morning they had taken the place of the Marines. Are they some creature from another world? Robots built using cutting-edge bionics. We have no idea where they came from or what they want. They might look like us, but the reality is something altogether different. Those things are monsters. As they steal human victims and take their place, the Pentagon has dubbed them Snatchers.
Alright, give me a minute. Got him.
Good work, Ryden. All snatchers confirmed eliminated and survivors neutralized. The analysis can wait. We need to get you out of there. I'm sending a chopper to pick you up. Wait for it at the helipad.
We have a situation. All units on alert.
This is where the challenging part comes in, of course.
Reinforcements. Where do they come from? I'll have the chopper wait in the air. Take them out, Ryden. I'll mark the threat with the chopper's searchlight. Eliminate that one first. Nice work. Keep it up. Damn it. Take him out. A recoilless rifle. Take him out. I'll mark the threat with the chopper's searchlight. Eliminate that one first. Ah, the chopper! Do something! He must be going for the AA gun. Stop him!
What the? That was weird.
Damn, more of them. Eliminate the reinforcements. They're bringing out the big guns. Put an end to these things now, Ryden. I'm not reading anything. Targets eliminated. Get on the chopper.
Alright, time to get out of here. And that's how you do a mission with enough rocket launchers.
I gotta pull out. as we agreed. Maybe we'll see you again, Raiden.
And just like that, hey.
Boss, the crisis is over, thanks to Raiden. But they never could determine what those snatchers really were. I just hope they didn't have anything bigger planned. This whole thing was like some bad dream.
And just like that, whew. And now, last but not least, Ground Zeroes. Rescue Mother Base member Chico and high-value target Paz from a U.S. naval prison facility and escape the mission area by chopper, I meant. So yeah, before that, let's gonna get into the cassette tapes, which I was talking about. And this goes into all the details of everything about before and how, and explains everything. And of course, you got some pre-mission intel stuff like the background and everything, debriefing and all that, and of course, Paz's report. And of course, here you got most of the stuff, like you got most of these MGS from Peace Walker, a game that I wanted to play, but unfortunately, I don't have my PS3 around, so yeah, so much for that. Zone of Enders, which is a game I've never played before, but I heard about it. And of course, you have Paz's Diary. So I would play most of them, but they take a bit too long. And well, you know what? Well, seeing as how the time is like what I'm looking at the clock right now, it's like 12 o'clock. I guess we could do most of these, all the Chico tapes, and then eventually the debriefing and all that. So yeah.
I made it ashore. I'm in Cuba. Security looks lighter than I thought. I wonder where Paz is.
This game, I mean, what? So I'm unsure what to do. I want to play this game and play the tapes and show you guys what it all is, but at the same time, this game is like what, a couple years old already. So, I mean, you know what? Let's just get this over with and let's just start with Ground Zeroes. The highlight, the one mission that everyone's been waiting for those of you who even actually care and watch the stream so far. So yeah, Ground Zeroes. In an era when the world was still divided into East and West, the boss, the mother of special forces and the hero of World War II, defected to the Soviet Union. Under orders from the U.S. government, her final apprentice, Naked Snake, took her life. But for the boss, her defection was no more than a cover. She was made to sacrifice herself to prevent nuclear war. That was her final mission. The boss used Snake to ensure that the philosopher legacy, the vast military fund under Soviet army control, would reach America. For these outstanding accomplishments, Snake was awarded the title of Big Boss. After turning his back on America, Snake began recruiting soldiers with the help of Kazuhira Miller, a man he first met in the war zone. In 1974, the pair constructed a secret base in the Caribbean. Snake's private army continued to grow until their need for deterrent prompted them to obtain a nuclear weapon. Meanwhile, Major Zero, the man who once worked for Snake to create Special Forces Unit Fox, used the Philosopher's legacy to expand its intelligent organization, Cypher. Cypher proceeded to spread its roots into the furthest depths of the United States. With no military of his own, Zero longed to rejoin his old comrade Snake and sent his operative pods to make contact. Pods attempted to steal the nuclear-equipped walking battle tank Metal Gear Zeke, but was thwarted by Snake. Flung from Zeke, she was sent to the ocean and all that. So, yeah. Here we go.
She told us everything. Don't worry, I kept my word. She didn't suffer long. Here. You earned it. How's it feel to play the traitor? No more war games. You're a real man now, soldier. Give my regards to your boss when you get home.
Mission info has been updated.
This is an infiltration mission.
Oops, I didn't mean, I thought I would skip that little part and go straight to the part with Snake where, anyway.
You've got to stay out of sight. Before you go any further, use your binoculars to recon the area.
Oh, didn't hear me.
Keep low. You can check the controls on the pause screen. Climb an obstacle. Press the action button. Now head east to the old prison area. You can bring up the target's location on your iDroid. You should move the bodies of enemies somewhat out of sight. device.
Nobody saw that. I mean, look at this. The rain particles just looks fucking awesome.
That's the old prison area. The targets are there. What do you see? Press the call button to get more intel.
So first of all, let's rescue all these POW.
What do you plan on doing? You can pull them out too if you want, but just don't forget the targets. Once you don't end up head first in the ocean.
Oh. Wait here, buddy. I'll be back.
POW. That's fine if he has some intel, I guess. That's fine if he has some intel, I guess.
So you managed to take out all the guards and put all the POW somewhere else. The cutscene will actually play out a little differently, as shown here, of course.
Chico, it's me.
No! Go away! Go away! Get off me!
Chico,
Get off!
keep it down.
Go away!
Chico, calm down. Calm down. Don't fight it. I got Chico.
Hey, boss.
Not here.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Is Chico able to walk?
Hold on. Not gonna happen.
You'll have to carry him out there. Okay, boss, change your plans. Haul Chico over to the rendezvous point. We'll get past his whereabouts out of him once he's calmed down.
Mission order has
I
been
marked the
updated.
RV on your map. Okay, now carry Chico there.
Map has been updated.
You alright?
Ah, come on, Chico. Well, then again, the kid's been tortured for some time, so it's not his fault that he's crying.
Great. You reached the RV. Put the target down for a minute.
Chico, where's Paz?
She's dead.
When was this recorded?
She's dead.
Okay, now use your iDroid to call the chopper for pickup. This is just a hunch, but... boss, Chico's tape probably contains some clues to where they're keeping Paz. Select it on your iDroid to listen to it.
You alright?
He's gonna fall asleep and pause over there in that little area. So what you want to do is make your way over there real quick as fast as you can.
You're way too exposed there. Find some cover and stick to it.
Yeah, I get it.
All fire teams, this is CP. We lost the security cam. There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out.
might have to start carrying this. No, I think I can still carry this real quick.
You okay?
The drainage channel. You might be able to crawl in there. That's the admin building. Watch your corners. CQC is effective for dealing with nearby enemies.
All 5 teams, this is CP. We lost the security cam. There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out. You can now either interrogate him, knock him out, or kill him. His life is in your hands.
And here she is. Hey, look, it's Tara Strong. I mean, Paz.
Boss, get Pops onto the helicopter.
I know you don't. Alright, come on, let's get her out of here. Oh.
All 5 teams, this is CP. We lost the security cam. There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out.
What's up?
CP, this is RT4. Investigating now. All 5 teams, this is CP. We lost the security cam. There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out.
Stop it.
Go ahead and call the chopper. Keep an eye out for nearby enemies. They can try to shoot down the chopper.
Which is why I'm doing it like this for now.
Rain is an illusion. Things in the mud.
Pa, sweetie, I understand what you're trying to say and all, but would you keep it down a bit? I'm trying to carry you out of here. Oh shit, it's that tank. What? You don't see me. Oh, great.
I'm gonna check it out.
CP, this is Delta 4. Detonation in the area. Can't tell where. Over. All units on alert. CP, this is Zulu 1. Vehicle got taken out. Has to be an enemy operative. Over.
Well, time to get out of here, Paz.
Please select a landing zone confirmed.
Roger that chopper request. It's headed your way now.
Damn it.
This is Morpho, arriving shortly at LC.
Bug off, guys.
Target on the chopper. Mission aborted. All right, that leaves Chico. Target's inside. Is that it?
Hang on, just two more and then we're out of here.
He's coming too. Roger that. Okay, target is in.
Alright, come on, Chico, we're out of here. Whew.
Mission info has been updated.
Just like that, we're done. Whew. There's one more POW that could have been rescued, but you only are able to rescue him after somehow S. Okay, alright, well that's a little bit odd, but okay. There was one more POW could have recovered, and that only happens when you get one of you get either Chico or Pazzo. He's in this little area on the left side, but oh well. Whew. And now for the cutscene itself. Enjoy. Ah, yeah, that's very hard to look at. Uh, yeah, throw that thing out of here. Ugh. I was actually gonna skip that part, but oh well. Ah, there's a line.
Give it back! This isn't right, that was ours!
And that's how it ends.
Your favorite song? Nicola Bart. Immigrants wrongly executed. But their deaths served as a message to others. That ours is a society that murders the innocent. Do you too believe your sacrifice will change the world?
Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes.
Cypher's been in hiding ever since his grand experiment. No one's seen him in years. All we hear are orders delivered by proxy. Except you. You met with him, face to face, in order to contact Big Boss. Tell me where he is. Where is Cypher? Where is Zero? I've never known choice. Where I was born, the language I speak, I never had the freedom to choose for myself. But you, right now, are free. Do as you will.
This will save Big Boss.
It may.
Will you really kill Zero for me?
Not for you.
Alright. Zero is...
And that's that, people. That's Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. The Les Enfants Terribles project is abandoned. Ooh. And let's just say the next game after this, when this came out, me included, I was basically kind of pissed that this was sold like a, what, $60 demo basically. And nowadays is like pushed up to just free, I think, or just very low priced. So yeah, there's that. And then the year after that would be one of the most anticipated game of all time in 2015. I still remember to this day. And I still look to be continued in the Phantom Pain, exactly. All those trailers, all those hype. And now we're going to continue that. Here comes a little teaser trailer now. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, yes. And that's that. That's the last mission of this whole game as a whole, and yeah. It's been a interesting journey playing it twice already now, multiple times now, including right now with the whole stream and everything. And yeah, Snake over here is not looking that well, and that's that. Whew, man. And now the next stream, or the next game that I'll eventually play later on, is the Phantom Pain. We're gonna continue where we left off, but this time we're starting over for obvious reasons. And that playthrough, that will no longer be hiatus. It will now be continued, obviously. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little stream that did. And overall, this game didn't take me that long to beat. Like what? It took me like what, a couple of hours at best? Like 3 or 4. It's really a short game, to be honest. So yeah, hope you got. Like I said, still a little bit sick, so we'll see next time if I'll get a little bit better. So yeah, stay safe out there, people, with all the COVID stuff going on, all that stuff. So yeah, have a nice night. Bye bye. And of course, later on tonight, I'm going to upload another video, but this time it's another. It's in the one that people haven't seen for a while. And now for something completely different. And this next game that I'm gonna do a playthrough on, well, stream, is gonna be one that's been having the sequel of it having a major controversy and just everything about it. So yeah, you'll see what it is in a bit. Bye bye.